welcome back to College Park as the Big Ten Men's Lacrosse Tournament tonight features semifinal action as the Rutgers Scarlet Knights take on the Ohio State Buckeyes. Again, netminders are going to be very important, and Skylar Wahlund, a guy that really kind of calmed things down for them after he took over in net for this Buckeyes team.
He's been a revelation for this Ohio State Buckeye lacrosse team and the defense in particular. On this field a couple weeks ago against Maryland, he made a career-high 19 saves. Can he duplicate that effort tonight? He's a little unconventional, he's very athletic, and he's a difference maker for the Buckeyes.
Meanwhile, at the other end of the field, a veteran, a guy that's battle-tested, is Colin Kirst, ready to try and lead this Rutgers team to bigger and better things in a rematch against Maryland.
Last time out, I thought he was a little off in an overtime victory over Penn State. But as we saw last year, the higher the stakes get, the better the play of Colin Kirst gets as well. The best goaltender in the Big Ten, and he will look to lead the Scarlet Knights to their first Big Ten championship game appearance since 2016. Season for Jack Myers. First team All-Big Ten selection a year ago, and you wouldn't have really thought it.
Wrap-around opportunity, Kirst with the save and the rebound score. Jackson Reed, the senior out of Ontario, gets the rebound mark at Ohio State. 50 seconds in, goes up 1-0.
This is the bread and butter of this Ohio State Buckeye offense. It's a two-man game. Picks, slips, nice dodge from behind by Ari Allen, and Jackson Reed, after the save by Colin Kirst, hits him in the body, ricochets out to number 29, who just redirects it.
So you imagine things are just going to even get better for Coach Myers and his staff. Shot on the interior, Wahlund makes the save that time, and he grabs the ground ball and starts up the field here. Shot clock at 35 for the Buckeyes. Myers comes out the near side, defender falls down. He goes down low, rebound picked up in front, and Kirst, they're going to call a crease violation anyway. What a job by Kirst that time in front. Ohio State mark with a golden opportunity. Defender falls down, and somehow the Buckeyes come away empty.
We mentioned Colin Kirst elevating his game when the stakes get higher, and at no point of the season have they been higher than tonight. And he just made two incredible dynamic saves. So we've seen good goaltending, but you can see the difference in Kirst and Wahlund. Kirst stayed home, reacted quick, now has 3 saves on the game. More of a heels-to-the-line goaltender than Skylar Wahlund.
Their initial degree and sometimes even their masters, now with the opportunity for Rutgers, and it's helped keep that culture going. Shot, Wahlund makes the save there. Wants to handshake.
Look at the team from 21 to 22. You lose your whole starting attack.
Say when you pass it, certainly moves faster that way. Another opportunity, Wahlund up to the task here. Long rebound out to the right.
2019, first ever Michigan lacrosse win over Ohio State, ended any opportunity Ohio State was going to have for an at-large bid during their careers. They've had their seasons ended by that team up north.
And Wahlund with back-to-back saves. Here's another 1v1 save on the left side. The ground ball comes up Ohio State. 5 saves now for Wahlund so far in the contest.
He's been a difference maker, having an influence on this game for sure.
Inside opportunity coming up here for Knox, and it's Kirst that comes up with the save. Crease violation anyway. Referees will communicate before, and now they make the signal.
Slippery move by Knox. Love that move, but not crazy about him dropping his hands, dropping his wrist.
Scott, speed dodge from behind the goal, and Wahlund again reaches up high to make the save there. That might have been going over the crossbar, but Wahlund not taking any chances. 6 saves now for the Ohio State keeper.
He's a difference maker. Love the way he explodes to the ball. 6 saves for Wahlund, 4 saves for Colin Kirst. We're going to have a procedure call against the Buckeyes. Mental mistakes like that can really cost you in a game like this.
Restart, good open shot from the left side. Again, Wahlund down low, and the high-to-low opportunity from Scott. Give him a lucky 7 now in the save category. And Rutgers just keeps taking shot after shot. Wahlund right now has the answers here in a 5-3 lead for the Buckeyes.
Wahlund seeing the ball incredibly well. That was a clean stop.
5-3 Ohio State. Mark Dixon, one of the big reasons why. That guy right there, Skylar Wahlund's been fantastic so far here in the first half.
Would you believe it if I told you Wahlund wasn't the starter for the first half of the season for this Ohio State Buckeye team? But since he's come on, he's given this team a lift. He's given them a spark. And tonight, he has been a brick wall thus far, especially here in the second quarter. And this is where we saw in the first semifinal game, the separation that Maryland got from Hopkins. It was 4 saves for Logan McNaney for the Terps. Skylar Wahlund doing his part with 4 stops here in the second quarter as well. And that last one on Ross Scott was a thing of beauty.
Ball deflected away by Baldwin, but Ohio State sprinting to the ball here. Looking to create something off of it. Good step in, shot. Kirst turns it aside as he denies Pelkey.
Good save by Kirst.
Needed that, Mark.
He did. Saw it all the way, used his body really well. Again, I feel Kirst just elevates his game the higher the stakes are. When you look at that first round game last year against Lehigh in Charlottesville, he was superb. He was terrific up at Hofstra in that 1-goal loss to the University of North Carolina. He's been streaky a little bit this year in 22. I didn't think he had his best effort a couple weeks ago against Penn State to close out the regular season, but he's on point tonight. Football scholarship, and when things didn't work out to his liking, not a bad other choice, right? Division I lacrosse at Ohio State.
Definitely not. Scott White's shot stopped there by Kirst. Back-to-back saves for the Rutgers. The slide from the long pole, loses his stick. Great job defensively there for the Scarlet Knights to check that away as Kirst ends up getting the ball by Remington Reynolds.
Yeah, Reynolds with a tremendous copter check.
Quick restart, rebound, score! Jackson Reed off of the chaos with a pass that went out of bounds in the corner, and Reed ends up 10 yards in front of the goal with an opportunity, and he bangs it home for Ohio State.
Like we saw in the first game this evening, face-off wins that weren't really wins for the Johns Hopkins Blue Jays. This is a defensive stop, right? Colin Kirst then throws the ball sloppily to Jared Gene Felix. I'm not sure if Gene Felix thought that Russo called him off of the ball, and then just a dangerous save right there. As a defender in a long pole, you never want to play the ball back into the middle of the field, but that's exactly what Bobby Russo does. First shot.
Trying to set up the dodge along the goal line, throws it behind the goal for Gallagher. Gallagher, beautiful inside roll. Save made by Wahlund again. Reset the shot clock to a fresh 60 here with 5.5 to go. For the cutter inside. Can they save it? They can't.
Ohio State Buckeyes lost his glove against Maryland in the championship game, continued to play, got called for the penalty. This time it works in Ohio State's favor.
Kirst makes the save on Knox here on the near side. Scott on the speed dodge move. Van Buren's done a great job. Good opportunity to get into space. No shot. Jacoby now. And again, Wahlund down low, ready for it with his 10th save of the game.
Yeah, and he read that low to low. Wahlund actually cheated on that one. Great save, though. A good fit. And are the coaches going to use you properly? And Jacoby checks all those boxes for Rutgers.
Scott trying to go upstairs. Turn aside. It's Van Buren trying to pull his way through. Battle of big men. Van Buren goes down, but Bartolo can't get a shot because, again, another quality slide by Ohio State. And Wahlund that time goes down low right side to deny Tereski.
Nice.
12 saves now for Wahlund in the contest. Trying to go down low, and again, he cuts off the near side. Does he win the race? Yes! Skylar Wahlund with a big effort again on this possession. Multiple saves, and then the run out. And it comes up Buckeyes.
Second time we've seen a Rutgers player get leverage at goal line extended. And second time we've seen them not take that extra step to increase angle. And that's the athleticism, Pete, that we talked about Wahlund in the first quarter. He will run shots out to the end line. He will pick up ground balls and lead clears, transition. Homegrown talent, Olentangy. Whenever you go to Columbus, it's like Olentangy this, Olentangy that. Everything Olentangy, and that is Skylar Wahlund to a T. These are the rewards to guys who have been rated highly by coaches, that have done well in front of observers, and have called good games throughout the season.
And to your point a moment ago, consistency. Here's Knobloch, and Wahlund again has the answer.
Side to side.
And Eugenio outside the door, and another save. Great job, Wahlund, as Eugenio tried to go down low. Ball kicks to the left. 15 saves for Skylar Wahlund, and he's getting into some pretty heady territory here. He's threatening the Big Ten tournament save mark.
Held by a pair of Penn State goaltenders. 2015, the late Connor Darcy had a sterling effort here on this field, and then just a week ago at Johns Hopkins, the freshman Jack Frassian for Penn State tied that record.
Get all the news and highlights from around the conference on The Big Show. Coming up next on the Big Ten Network. Skylar Wahlund hoping he's a part of the Big Show so far. He's been big for Ohio State.
Just a terrific effort. He's been a difference maker since he's been inserted into the starting lineup for this Ohio State Buckeye team. Again, 19 saves against Maryland a couple weeks ago. He feels at home here at Capital One Field and Maryland Stadium. And there you take a look at the most saves all time in Big Ten tournament history for single game, and he's slowly climbing the charts against some terrific goaltenders that we've seen sterling performances in the past. Rutgers doing what they needed to do, tied this game up. They're back in this thing, and they have a little bit of momentum going.
Bartolo fires. Wahlund gets the save at the ankles. Outlet pass, middle of the field, but the clock is going to run out. 16 saves for Wahlund, 6 in the quarter, and a big one right there to keep the game even through 3 quarters. The Gallagher here, that matchup has changed. Gallagher's been on him here the latter part of this game. Here comes another shot, that time from Jacoby. Goes wide.
And he gets the spot.
Kind of like 20 horses in the Kentucky Derby on Saturday, all crashing into each other. Here's a low-to-low opportunity, and Kirst, who hasn't had to make a save in a while, ready for that one on the worm burner, and he pulls it in for the Scarlet Knights. It's picked up on the switch by the shorty here. Feeds inside. Oh, what a save by Kirst! Jackson Reed denied on the around-the-world shot, and Kirst standing tall right in between the pipes to make the save.
Credit Brendan Kamish for playing good defense on Myers, but Colin Kirst, we mentioned who's going to step up in this fourth quarter, what goaltender is going to outshine the other, and Kirst, first team all Big Ten selection, playing up to that billing.
10 saves now for Colin Kirst. Tolo backing up here. Gets the screen. He'll fire the shot. Sticked aside by Wahlund. That'll tie him with 17.
And a reset of the shot clock.
Forced wide, now behind the goal. Up top, Bartolo fires in time. Wahlund makes the save.
Good defense by Ohio State. Really didn't give up anything super quality look-wise to Rutgers on that last possession. Exactly what the doctor ordered. Down by 2 goals. Good defensive stand. Now it's time for the offense to pick up their defensive mates.
Here, an 11-9 game with 5:15 to go in the fourth quarter.
Agreed, and credit his defense, though. That shot was probably about 4 yards deeper for Bartolo on the field for Ohio State.
Inside, and it's Wahlund making the big save on Jacoby on the interior for Bartolo.
You're still only down by 2. You don't want to do anything crazy at this point.
Scott. Gallagher. Wahlund with another save.
And another reset. You got to play the best.
Knox fires. Kirst has the answer. Rutgers has outscored Ohio State 8-2 here in the second half, and Kirst, when tested, he wasn't tested much of the third, but he's been in the fourth, and he's had the answers. 12 saves now. Allen quickly throws it inside, and that'll do it. The Rutgers Scarlet Knights Brian Brecht, all smiles that look a lot different than the ones we saw in the first half, but poise and confidence and execution in the second half. And Brian Brecht and the Rutgers Scarlet Knights advance to the championship game, where they'll get another shot at #1 as they'll take on the Maryland Terrapins